Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Citi Field in New York City, New York. It's Game 2 of the NLCS. The Philadelphia Phillies taking on the New York Mets. We welcome you inside the broadcast booth here at Citi Field on Friday night in Philadelphia. The New York Mets took a 1-0 win over the Phillies to take a 1-0 lead in the NLCS. Tonight we bring you Game 2. The Mets looking to move within one game of the World Series, and the Phillies looking to tie the series up and send us to Game 4. Zack Wheeler takes the mound for Philadelphia. Jacob deGrom starts for the New York Mets. We've got 5 innings of exciting baseball action coming up for you here at Citi Field, so let's go down to the field itself to get things underway.
Leading off tonight for Philadelphia, the designated hitter, Kyle Schwarber.
And so Kyle Schwarber will lead things off here tonight for the Phillies. First pitch from deGrom goes low, 0-1, now 0-2. Low again outside of the corner. 2-0 to Schwarber is inside 3-0. Castellanos on deck, and the first batter tonight could get walked. 3-0 pitch is in the strike zone, 99 miles per hour, 3-1 here for Schwarber. Swing and a miss, that'll make it a full count. 3-2 here for Schwarber. And the pitch. He connects, and that is out of here. Top of the first, Kyle Schwarber puts the Phillies in the lead, 1-0. What a homer as we see the in-depth replay here. The StatCast presented by Google Cloud. 414 feet distance, 106.6 miles per hour the exit velocity, and Philadelphia taking a 1-0 lead now over New York in Game 2 of the NLCS. First pitch here to Castellanos is a ball. Now this is going to be a pop fly in right center field for the first out of the game. That'll bring up Bryce Harper, drawing the ire of the crowd here. We are live from Citi Field in New York City, so that would explain it. Harper connects with the first pitch on the end of the bat, sends it foul, 0-1. Swings and misses at a very, very wild pitch, 0-2 now. And the 0-2 to Harper is low and inside, 1-2 here for Harper. Connects, goes foul, still 1-2. And this will go foul. Still 1-2 here for Harper. The pitch from deGrom, swing and a miss, and he's gone. The first strikeout. No, it might be the second. No, it's the first. First strikeout of the night here for Jacob deGrom as JT Realmuto comes up to the plate for Philadelphia. First pitch is just barely in the strike zone, 0-1 here. Connects, foul, 0-2. And the 0-2 is driven into left field. And that'll take us to the bottom of the first. Philadelphia 1, New York 0.
Leading up for the Mets, the center fielder,
Brandon Nimmo leading off here for the Mets, sends the first pitch foul. 0-1 here for the leadoff tonight. We're in the bottom of the first of 5 here in Game 2 of the NLCS. 0-2 now for Nimmo. I keep making that mistake, but thanks to the PA announcer, I now know that the proper pronunciation is Nimmo. That pitch goes foul, still 0-2 here for Nimmo. And that is outside 1-2 here. The 1-2 pitch. Called a strike. I think it was a little bit low. Part of it was in the strike zone, but what the umpire says goes, and that's the first out here. Wheeler gets his first strikeout of the night. Starling Marte now batting for New York. First pitch is a strike, 0-1. 1-1 now. That's outside. And the 1-1 to Marte. Driven into left field. Could go all the way back. It's going to go to the warning track and be caught for out number 2. That'll bring up Francisco Lindor for the Mets here.
Francisco Lindor.
2 outs here in the bottom of the first. Swing and a miss, strike 1. Here for Lindor. 1-1, that goes low. Right call there by the umpire. High, 2-1. And the 2-1 to Lindor. 2-2. Connects on the 2-2 pitch, sends it foul. Stays alive for at least one more pitch, and here it comes. Connects, foul again. Lindor still at the plate. 2 outs here in the bottom of the first. The 2-2 pitch coming once again from Wheeler. It is outside. 3-2, and the home run derby winner, Pete Alonso, on deck. The go-ahead run for the Mets. If Lindor gets to first here, it'll do better than that. He'll hit it past the fence and tie the game up. 1-1 here between Philadelphia and New York as we see the replay. 94-mile-per-hour sinker. No match for Lindor. He crushes it into the bullpen, 394 feet. Exit velocity 98.7 miles per hour. Of course, that StatCast presented to you by Google Cloud. Tied up here, 1-1, 2 outs as Pete Alonso comes up to the plate. Again, the home run derby winner this year, at least in this universe. 1-1 here for Alonso. And the 1-1 pitch is in the zone. 1-2 here. Alonso swings and misses to take us to the top of the second. Tied up at 1 here between Philadelphia and New York.
Leading off for Philadelphia, the first baseman, number 17, Rhys Hoskins.
Rhys Hoskins leads off here for the Phillies, and this will be thrown to first easily for out number 1. Alonso is there. And, you know, something I find quite interesting here, 2 of the most historic cities in America, New York and Philadelphia, are competing here for a chance to go into the World Series. Just something interesting I thought about when it was determined that these 2 teams would be facing off in this series. Gene Segura now at the plate for Philadelphia, 1-1 here. 1 out already here in the top of the second. And 1-2 now. The 1-2 to Segura is low, 2-2. 2-2 pitch. Oh. Catcher scrambles for that one. 3-2. Didi Gregorius on deck. He seems to be okay after his injury Friday night. Segura fouls this one away. 3-2 still. And that's a walk. And Gregorius will now come to the plate with the runner at first, and the Mets fans are not very happy about that. Although there is a guy in the front row here with the Phillies jersey, and one behind him with a Phillies cap, so suggests that it's not all Mets fans at this game here tonight. 1-1 here for Gregorius. pickoff attempted at first, but he's safe. 1-1 pitch is low, 2-1 here for Didi Gregorius. Yet another pickoff attempt, but he is safe. 2-1. And the 2-1 pitch. Now 3-1. Matt Vierling on deck for the Philadelphia Phillies. Gregorius looking to get walked here, fouls this one away. Shouldn't have swung there. I think it would have been called high. But now it's a full count, and the 3-2 pitch to Gregorius is still low, and he gets walked. 2 on, 1 out here for the Phillies to bring up Matt Vierling. .324 batting average this season. His first at-bat of the night here in the top of the second. 8th in the batting order. 0-2 here for Vierling. And the 0-2 pitch connects, foul. 101 miles per hour there, very impressive speed from deGrom. And the 0-2 once again, swing and a miss, he's gone. 2 out, 2 on for Philadelphia. Bryson Stott now batting for the Phillies. That's low, 1-0. And the 1-0 to Stott, low again, 2-0. .2-0 pitch, high, 3-0. Kyle Schwarber, the leadoff in the batting order, on deck, hoping to come to the plate with loaded bases. This one is inside the strike zone to make it 3-1 for Stott. And the 3-1 fouled away to make it 3-2. No, it's not! Catch is made, and to the bottom of the second we go, still tied up, 1-1.
Leading up for the Mets, the left fielder, Mark Canha.
Well, the moral of that story is, don't assume things too early, as the catch is made in foul territory for out number 3. Mark Canha now leading off the bottom of the second here for the Mets. 0-2 now for number 19, 5th in the batting order. This will go high. 1-2 now. And the 1-2 pitch, he's out. Wheeler gets a strikeout there with a 91 mile per hour slider to bring up Eduardo Escobar for the Mets. 1 out, now could be 2 out, or it could go all the way. And it will go all the way, and the home team takes the lead, 2-1. As we see the replay here, jubilant Mets fans here at Citi Field, 390 feet there from Escobar, 99.8 exit velocity. StatCast presented by Google Cloud. 2-1 New York here in the bottom of the second. High scoring game early. Well, not that high scoring, but it's high scoring for the part of the game we're in. 0-2 here for Dominic Smith. And that's low. 1-2. The 1-2 to Smith in the strike zone on the border. And the umpire says it's inside. 2-2 now coming up for Smith. In the strike zone, he connects, and this is going to go right to the catcher for out number 2. Alright, that'll bring up Jeff McNeil, 7 home runs and 35 RBIs this season, batting average of .251, 8th in the batting order here tonight for the Mets. Now it's his turn to face off against Zack Wheeler. First pitch is in the strike zone, 0-1 now for McNeil. Connects here, sent foul, 0-2. And the 0-2 pitch. Outside, 1-2. The 1-2 to McNeil goes foul. Still 1-2. And that is the end of the second. The Mets with a 2-1 lead as we go to the top of the third. Phillies looking to get back into this one. Game 2 of the NLCS continues here on Beagle Sports. Kyle Schwarber 1-for-1 here tonight. Started off the game in a big way with a solo home run. Top of the first. I believe it was a full count as well. First pitch goes inside. 1-0. Two and 0 for Schwarber. Fouls this one away. 2-2. And the 2-2 to Schwarber. Where's it gonna go? Where did it go? It is fair! And the Phillies score again. It's tied up 2-2 here between New York and Philadelphia. I could not see that one at all. But 386 feet for Schwarber. 99.5 miles per hour. I saw it come down there, but I couldn't see where it landed. And we're all tied up here in the top of the third between Philadelphia and New York. Schwarber with his second home run of the night. He gets the second run for the Phillies. Two 2-0 to Castellanos, sent foul. 2-1 now. Swing and a miss to make it 2-2. And the 2-2 pitch is low. Full count now. None out, none on. Bryce Harper on deck for the Phillies. This goes foul. Castellanos still at the plate. Stays alive for at least one more. Connects here. And it's going to bounce. And that'll put him on first. To bring up Bryce Harper. Throw to second because you just never know. But the runner stays at first. And third in the batting order now. Bryce Harper. 0 for 1 here tonight. One of the star players for the Phillies. That's low. 1-0 here. Low again. 2-0. The 2-0 to Harper. Checks his swing, but it's still in the strike zone. 2-1. Connects foul. Now 2-2. And the 2-2 pitch is high to make it a full count now for Harper. JT Realmuto on deck for the Phillies. Connects foul once again. Still a full count for Harper. 3-2 once again. Checks his swing. Umpire calls it a strike even though it was outside. And now JT Realmuto, 0 for 1 here tonight. A fly out in the first comes to the plate. 1 on, 1 out here in the top of the third for Philadelphia. That's high. Ball 1. That's ball 2 as it goes low. 2-0. The 2-0 pitch in the strike zone. 2-1 now. Rhys Hoskins, the first baseman, on deck for Philadelphia. Oh! Never mind. It's 3-0 and Realmuto gets walked. I'd call that one a strike, but the umpire calls it a ball, and Rhys Hoskins now comes to the plate. Looking best case scenario to make it 5-2 here for Philadelphia. That's in the strike zone. 0-1 for Hoskins. The 0-1 pitch in the strike zone. 0-2. 12 balls and 13 strikes here this inning for deGrom. 25 total pitches. 65 tonight, now made 66. Goes low, 1-2 for Hoskins. The 1-2. He swings and misses, and that's the 4th strikeout of the night for deGrom. 2 outs here for the Phillies to bring up Gene Segura. He got walked in the second. He's got 14 home runs and 58 RBIs this season, and a batting average of .290. Connects on the first pitch, and this will bounce in right field. Now going to home, safe to make it 3-2. The Phillies take the lead here in the top of the 3rd, looking to tie up the series 1-1. 74% chance of winning now for Philadelphia compared to New York's 26. But it changes every second. So many factors, so many variables that can alter stuff. But once you've placed your bet, you can't go back. Why you're betting on a YouTube baseball video, I don't know, but who am I to judge? I'm commentating a YouTube baseball video. 1-2 now as Gregorius fouls this one away. 71 pitches tonight for deGrom. 2 on, 2 out, runners at first and third. Now this one is going to go into right field. Caught to take us to the bottom of the 3rd. The Phillies have the lead. 3-2.
Leading up for the Mets, the catcher, James McCann.
Very loud here tonight inside Citi Field, or it was when they got that 3rd out, as James McCann leads off for the Mets last in the batting order. A reminder for later tonight, ladies and gentlemen, it is WWE Hell in a Cell, the first pay-per-view of the 2K22 Universe mode here. Rollins and Reigns for the Universal title inside Hell in a Cell, and Becky versus Asuka for the Raw Women's title with the same stipulation. Catch is made here, out number 1. Hell in a Cell starts at 8 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Central. Don't miss it right here on Beagle Sports. Live from Madison Square Garden in New York, the home of WWE. Brandon Nimmo now comes to the plate, leading off the bottom of the 3rd. No, not leading off. Leads off the batting order, but second here in the bottom of the 3rd. 1 out. Fouls this one away. Grounder to make it 0-2. And the 0-2 high. He connects. It's foul. 96 miles per hour there from Zack Wheeler. 0-2 pitch. Checks his swing, and the umpire says he is good to go. 1-2 now to Nimmo. Connects now, and he doesn't even need to throw to first because the catch has already been made. Starling Marte now batting for New York. 2 outs here in the bottom of the 3rd. We've got 5 scheduled here tonight. Sends the first pitch foul out of play into the stands. Some lucky fan just got a Major League Baseball game ball. And this one is going to go into left center field and be caught for out number 3. 2 innings to go here at Citi Field. The Phillies have the lead, 3-2.
Leading off for the Phillies, the center fielder, Matt Vierling.
So Matt Vierling to lead off the top of the 4th here for Philadelphia. The Phillies with a 3-2 lead here tonight. The Mets leading the series 1-0. Phillies looking to tie it up here, and they are 6 outs away from doing so. The 4th and the 5th. And that will be all, unless the Mets tie it up here at Citi Field. 2-2 now for Vierling as he fouls that one away. And the 77th pitch coming for deGrom. Foul once again as it bounces on the line. Still 2-2. In the strike zone, he swings and misses. 5th strikeout of the night here for Jacob deGrom. Now Bryson Stott will come to the plate. 0 for 1 here tonight. with a pop out in the second. 1 out here in the top of the fourth. First pitch from deGrom inside the strike zone, 0-1. Swing and a miss from Stott, 0-2. And now 1 strike away from the second out here in the top of the fourth. He's gone. deGrom with his 6th strikeout of the night as Stott swings and misses to bring up Kyle Schwarber. He has been the ringer for the Phillies here tonight, and that's why they're booing him at Citi Field. 2 for 2. Both of them have been home runs, and it is in part because of him that the Phillies have the lead 3-2. He got a home run, 2 up in the scoring in the top of the first. He was the first batter of the game, and he sent it away into the stands. So a good start here tonight for Philadelphia, and it's going to be 3 for 3. This one isn't a home run, however. It is a single. And now Nick Castellanos, 1 for 2 here tonight. 2 out, 1 on here in the top of the fourth for Philadelphia. There's strike 1. A little bit outside, but nonetheless. Swing and a miss, strike 2 at a low ball. And the 0-2, Mets looking for out number 3. They'll get it with a strike here. High. 100 miles per hour there from deGrom. 1-2. And that's 2-2. Almost hits Castellanos in the foot. The 2-2 pitch. 3-2 now inside. Bryce Harper on deck for the Phillies. Full count now for Castellanos. Connects, and it's caught. To the bottom of the fourth we go. Philadelphia 3, New York 0.
Leading up for the Mets, the shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
Philadelphia 3, New York 2 as we progress into the bottom of the fourth here. Mets are running out of chances to take the win here. 1-1 now. Lindor evades it, almost hits him. 2-1. 2-1 to Lindor, sent foul. 2-2 now. And the 2-2 pitch. 3-2. Pete Alonso. The go-ahead run, as long as this is a walk. On deck. 3-2. He connects, sends it foul, stays alive for at least one more pitch. 3-2 to Lindor from Wheeler. He connects here, but it goes foul once again. Still a full count. 3-2 once again, and finally it comes to an end. Lindor gets walked, and that'll bring up Pete Alonso, the home run derby winner this season. Now looking to send it away once more and put the Mets in the lead here. Again, if they win here tonight, they are 1 game away from the World Series, but now the throw to second as the steal was attempted, and that is out number 1. 78% chance for Philadelphia here, 22% for Philadelphia. What am I saying? 78% chance for Philadelphia, 22% for New York. I think I said Philadelphia twice, or I mixed them up or something, but when in doubt, just look at the scoreboard. As I said, once you placed your bet, you can't go back, but as I also said, why are you betting on a YouTube baseball video? Then again, as I also said, who am I to judge? I'm the commentator. 2 outs here as Mark Canha comes to the plate as Wheeler gets another strikeout. Mark Canha, 0 for 1 here tonight. Connects here, sends it foul, 0-1. The 0-1 pitch from Wheeler is outside, but just barely. 1-1 now for Canha. Connects, and who's going to get it? There it is. 1 more inning to go here at Citi Field, provided the Mets don't tie it up. 3-2 Phillies.
Leading off for the Phillies, the right fielder, number 3, Bryce Harper.
Bryce Harper leads off tonight. He struck out twice. And New York, I imagine, trying to get these final 3 outs quickly so they can move on to the next stage of the game, which would be the bottom of the 5th and the last chance to take the win here, or at the very least tie it up. 1-2 now for Harper. To the cheers of the crowd here at Citi Field. 2-2 now. The low and outside. The 2-2 to Harper. Connects, fouled away, still 2-2. Once again from deGrom, Harper swings and misses, and that is the 7th strikeout of the night here for Jacob deGrom. He has thrown 96 pitches total, coming up on 100 here. Can he get it? Probably. Just an interesting little milestone, not really anything big, but something I like to check in on every now and then. 97, now 98, and this is going to be an easy pop fly to Alonso for out number 2. Rhys Hoskins, 0 for 2 here tonight. Strikeout and ground out earlier. Outside, and here it comes, ladies and gentlemen. deGrom with pitch number 100 to Hoskins. Swing and a miss to make it 1-1 here. One and 2. And now the crowd getting fired up here at Citi Field. The 1-2. Fouled away by Hoskins. Still 1-2. And checks his swing, it's low. 2-2. Swing and a miss. To the bottom of the 5th we go. 3 more outs. One last chance for New York. 3 outs needed for Philadelphia. And 2 runs needed for New York. The criteria for victory as we go to the bottom of the 5th. Corey Knebel coming in for Philadelphia, the closer here tonight in Game 2 of the NLCS. And Eduardo Escobar, 1 for 1 here tonight. Solo home run in the 2nd inning, so New York starting things off with the ringer, hoping to tie it up here at Citi Field. First pitch is outside, 79 miles per hour here. The first pitch of the game for Knebel, coming in as the closer for Philadelphia. 1-1. That's in the strike zone. 96 mile per hour fastball there. And it's getting quite loud at Citi Field. 1-2 now. And the 1-2 to Escobar. That's 2-2. 2-2 pitch. Fouled away. Escobar stays alive. Fouled away again. Still 2-2. He's gone. Swings and misses, and that's the first strikeout of the night for Corey Knebel. Might be the only one. Who knows? Dominic Smith 0 for 1 here tonight. Now batting for the Mets. 2 more outs to go. Here at the bottom of the 5th. Mets looking for a 2-run walk-off. Phillies looking to tie it up, and they're 2 outs away from doing so. And by it, I mean tie the series up 1-1 and force Game 4. Houston with a 2-0 lead over Tampa Bay in the ALCS after last night. This goes foul. 1-2 here for Smith. And the 1-2 outside, 2-2. Smith staying alive here. 3-2 outside. Jeff McNeil on deck. The hypothetical winning run as long as Smith gets walked here. 3-2 full count. Oh, but he swings and misses, and he may have just thrown away the game there for the Mets. The chances of winning now for the Phillies through the roof as Jeff McNeil comes to the plate. Philadelphia 1 out away here, looking to get it now. First pitch is on the line, on the border, the frame, whatever you want to call it. It is called a strike by the umpire. And the Citi Field fans not very happy here. That one also on the frame, but this time the umpire calls it a ball. 1-1 for McNeil. Swing and a miss, 1-2. And now 1 strike away for the Phillies. The 1-2. Swing and a miss, and the Phillies take Game 2 of the NLCS. The final score here, Philadelphia 3, New York 2. The series tied up 1-1. That is all here from Citi Field. WWE Hell in a Cell at 8 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Central. We hope to see you then, but good night from New York.